Branson in the house, the most famous of all Hard Knocks Wrestling Academy people. Guys, wrestlers, staff. Any way you cut it, Bryce Hanson's the man. All right, today, yes, Bryce, yeah. Today we're just gonna go over, now if you go back in later tutorials, you'll see a little bit of work on this. I'm just going to do a refresher course on the different ways of doing a single leg into a toe hold. So we're going to give you multiple various ways to do a toe hold. The problem is with wrestling now is a lot of times we don't emphasize any of the holds anymore. We don't really put any emphasis on anything. And especially when guys get a single leg, they don't know how to perform a toe hold. Not anybody's deal. It's just people are just not, so they just want to rush you through it, right? So I don't want to rush you. So lock up me and Bryce going to lock up. He's going to take a real lazy bump because I don't need him to bump hard. We're at the end of practice. So you're going to push that elbow up. Here's that forearm in the side on the hip, and then you're going to pick between the knee and the ankle. Boom. That's your single leg takedown right there. So the first thing you got to do in this situation where you're going to work this ankle and this foot over is you got to step. Ooh, brand new boots by Bryce Hanson. I better be easy on these. I don't want to scuff them, right? So you want to step on that opposite toe. You want to block it. And the reason why we step on it is so he doesn't kick up. The idea is we want to make sure that he works for it. Different positionings of your hands is the old basic where you grab the heel and you grab the toe and twist. And that's great because you can make that look really solid. You can also go this way. You can grab the toe that way and then grab the heel and twist this way. Either one is acceptable, but you have to have two hands on it. You can't just have it with one hand. You have to make sure that you maintain control and are twisting with both hands. Here's another one. These are all kind of difficult when you first start because a lot of people are like, oh, how do I get into it? Is you want to put the pit of your elbow. So the bend of your elbow, your left elbow is going to go around the heel. See where the heel is? The heel is going to be into my shoulder. And so see my left hand? It's going to grab the toe, and I'm just going to put my right hand on top. Boom, and there you go. There's a one right there. And this is really nice because you can really get the crank looking like you're cranking off your chest, right? And it keeps it nice and tight. Another one is the other way. You can go the other way as well, where you reach through and then you're pivoting that way. You're trying to turn that guy over. Look at him, working this guy over, this poor kid. And here's the other one. Here's the other one. And this is the Bryce Hanson Classic because it makes your biceps look even bigger. And like the last thing we need is Bryce Hanson to have bigger biceps. Woo, they're huge. So the best way to do it is we want to put our armpit into the instep or the sole of his foot around the instep of it. So when we wrap around, we're going to come around here so that the toes of his feet actually make your biceps do the William Regal thing where it pops them up and makes them look really tight. And so your hands are going to clasp here and boom, you're in this position. So your knuckles are driving on the heel and your bicep is bending at the toe. There's a really good one. And then of course we have our old-fashioned classic one, which is the step over toe hold, is where you step in and then you fold over the top and then you're bending down on that toe. It's all about the toe because that's where the pressure is coming from. And then you can get funky with it, right? So if you want, you can put your instep or your leg across there and go back to that first hold, that toe hold I was showing you, where you put the heel into your chest, both hands around here, you're wrapping around, boom, and see where it is he's blocked, he can't kick me. So those always are a really nice one. This one I really like. I can work from a standing toe hold. You can work for a while. You can work down into this. And what I will do is I will wrap around this way so I hug his foot with my left and then shoot my left in between his leg here so that I have it. So as I do, I just roll over that left shoulder and I can put him back onto his belly. So it's boom, bam, boom. Now he's on his belly. And now I got a ton of places I can work. So as soon as that leg comes out, I got him folded, and then we're in position to wherever we want to go. It's a neat one. And right here, since we're right here, is see how the fold is? I got him here in this fold. What I can do is with that, the lever being the high foot, we could just make this a lever, is I could put that under my armpit and then hook underneath in his legs, and then I can turn him. Boom. So now I'm turning him and the knee goes in the middle on the insteps. So this position is never used anymore. So now I have him folded up, my knees have him pinned, and then I could be pressing on his knees and his quads
And then as Bryce comes up, because this is hurts on like your inner thighs and stuff, he's gonna come up to try to get out. Boom, you can shot, and then you can bump back down, and then you can work that over. Or if he starts to get up, you can then get a front face lock on there. There is so many different ways that you can work a toe hold, and nobody works them anymore. If you watch anything from the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, it was all about that toe hold. Try them out. Here's one more, since we're right here, is you can bring this arm over the top and step to the side. When you step to the side this way, pick the ankle both. He goes down, boom. So now you got him on the outside. You can also step on the outside and have that same toe hold on the outside where you're working the toe that way. This leg's gonna come up, of course, and try to kick you. As soon as it does, you can grab that one and then fold it right there on the bend. So now you have them. There's all kinds of different ways in this grappling business. There's lots of fun stuff you can do. These can all take time. You don't have to do them fast. Let people see them and see the torque, because when they try them out, because every brother does it to other brothers and siblings, they actually know that it hurts, and they understand that pro wrestling is actually a real deal. That is your tutorial of the day.
Hey, you enjoy what you're seeing? With all the techniques and all the fundamentals we go through, are you looking for more content? Well, join us on memberships. Subscribe today. Way more stuff. Check it out.